Welcome to today's lesson. In this lesson, I will be introducing you to another formula which will help us to calculate the quantity for displacement, velocity, and time. If you haven't watched my previous videos about displacement and velocity, I will put the link below. The first thing you will need to know is the displacement formula. The displacement formula is displacement equal velocity times time. By deriving that formula, we are able to get this new formula. Depending on the resources and references you are looking at, you may encounter different ways to write this formula. With the top equation, you can see that you have final velocity as v and initial velocity as u. With the bottom equation, we have final velocity as vf and initial velocity as vi, but they are the same formula. What is interesting and unique with formulas or equations is that we can rearrange the formulas to calculate different variables. Solving for the different variables, we can use the following formulas depending on what information we have. You must be wondering, when do we need to use this formula? A time when we will need to use this formula is when there is a change in velocity. For example, if a car started traveling at a velocity of 30 meters per second and by the end it reaches 40 meters per second, the duration of the travel takes 50 seconds. Using the formula, we will be able to calculate the displacement. So what we know is the final velocity is 40 meters per second. The initial velocity is 30 meters per second. The time it took was 50 seconds. So if you replace these figures with the quantities, we'll be able to calculate the displacement. The answer is 1,750 meter. If we divide this by 1,000, we will get kilometer, which is 1.75 kilometer. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you again next week.